clothes. I guess he was like lost in the mood. That was pretty funny. Not all his clothes, yeah. Like Megan, but that was pretty funny.
For me, doing the principal scene with Horatio Sands and Natasha Lyonne, that's such a small scene as you saw in the movie, but it took us like a long time to film because they were improvising a lot, and I was dying the whole time. Like, none of us could keep a straight face. You know?
Yeah, Horatio Sands.
They were
really
just
funny.
They were hilarious. That was funny.
Do you guys have gay best friends?
So many, I have a million gay best friends.
Me too.
That's good. Okay, more questions. Yeah. Oh, now we have questions. Great. You have the first one.
There were like so many funny lines in that. It's like, was it difficult to like remember these and actually be able to like throw them out because it's just like ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, George Northey, our writer, he's amazing. And we got to do a lot of improvisation too, so we got to play around with the text a little. It was fun. I love.
A lot of her funny stuff that you're like dying laughing at up there was her. She just brought it.
You had a question behind.
I did. When you guys presented the film at the beginning, you talked about the distribution deal that's come through. Do you know what venues you guys are going through, what your distributor is going to be? Is that
From what we understand, it's going to be like a New York, LA release, and then if it does well from there, they'll extend the release a little more nationwide. But for now, I know it's there, but there will be a video on demand and a Netflix release through DirecTV, I believe.
And if you follow the film on like Facebook and Twitter and stuff,
You'll find
they
out.
updated. I think it's like at G.B.F movie. Or, yeah, right?
Yeah.
At G.B.F movie, and then if you go on Facebook and like just search for G.B.F, I think Darren, our director, said he's going to announce soon which company bought it. His distribution, so we don't know.
But it's getting a lot of really good buzz. Actually, they've been really pleased with kind of the momentum it's grabbing, so it could be something really, really great, kind of ideally a cult classic, if you will, of our time.
Like, you know, right there.
Yeah.
Have a question.
How much fun was it wearing all those crazy outfits, and how much fun was it being the horny Mormon?
The outfits were bomb. It's so fun to dress like that. I love like wearing tight, like leopard print dresses and stuff. So it's fun to just like do that and not be like a bug or something. Like I love showing my stomach and wearing makeup, and so this is basically my dream come true.
My agents and managers are always telling me not to talk too much about my personal life, like leave it on the screen. But I'm going to open up here for a moment. I'm the horniest Mormon you will ever meet. I'm actually come from Utah. My family's from Utah. And I can really relate to a lot of the pent-up, and I still carry on with me today. I'm just a horny dude. So let's just leave the rest of those questions that can spin off to bed. So that's not, no pun intended.
Obviously, a cult classic, we really enjoyed it. Are you guys prepared for like this is a high school movie? High school, they reaching out to you, Facebook, email. They
already have. It's creepy. Oh, for me, okay. Like, it's cool. A lot of the other actors in it are on high school series. Xosha, put on fire. Yeah, Molly is on Awkward. So we're all friends. So you get other people's followers. All my new followers are like, I'm from Germany and I'm 12.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh,
the people that are already seeing the trailer and stuff, they seem really stoked to see it, and it just seems like it's a time now for high schoolers and junior high kids to have a film like this to grab onto and just look at some of their idols and look at their people and just be like, all right, this is so badass to be different and be this person, and I think it's going to do awesome things.
Did they give you any training or anything like that? You might have to be put face with some difficult conversations or emails or something like that,
Wait, training to deal with
Not training, but I mean...
I can deal with it. She's there. You had a question.
Yeah, I mean, you guys haven't been that long since high school. You're still pretty young. Was it pretty much like that? Is that how high school is now? Do people care about, you know, gay best friends and
No, I bet it is like that now. No, like, I bet it is like that now. I feel like this movie is really timely. Like, I feel like that's, if you watch, like, I don't know, like Real Housewives of Atlanta, like anything like that, it's very, like, in style. Everyone's, like, talking in ballroom lingo, and I don't know if it would be that extreme. This is kind of like a satire. But, I could see that. I could see that. I don't know.
My high school was pretty cliquey. It really was. It was difficult. In Utah, I feel like you're raised to have certain expectations that fit like a certain mold. So I definitely remember there being like the jocks and then the cool kids and the girls and the artists. And I mean, I fucking hated high school. It was like the worst years of my life. So I'm just glad it's over.
I know, right? I'm like, I'm popular about it.
Okay, 3 more questions. Yes, you have one.
What other projects are you guys doing?
She's a series reg on the Mindy project, the Mindy Kaling project.
Yeah, watch it. Yay.
I'm starting a porn career.
Yeah, we're just auditioning, working.
A lot of auditions.
That act life that I mentioned before, trill.
Okay, 2 more questions. Take this. Yeah.
Would you like to revisit these characters?
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
If there was a sequel or something, like, oh, I would live, I would die. I wanted to go to college, I wanted to open up a sexual floodgate, I wanted to go crazy.
He would do well, too. I hope he makes it. I love it.
Okay, so give them a huge round of applause.